Okay, we're going to move on to the headers and colors page now. And as you can see on the screen, we have the headers and colors page here in Internet Explorer. So we're going to go straight back to Notepad++, and I've already got the H&C page open for us. So the first thing is make sure you go to the right area before you start to type in. So we're putting this in the main area underneath the heading headers and footers. So there's the opening div for this area, there's the closing div, so I need to go right there in the middle. So I'll just press return a few times to give us a bit of space so you can see what I'm going to do. Okay, so what I'm going to show you here are the different headings. There are 6 headings going from heading 1 through to heading 6, but heading 1 being the largest, heading 6 being the smallest. So I'm simply going to type in the word heading 1, followed by heading 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Just one moment. Okay, so that's the typing done. So for us to change this now, the first thing I'm going to do, however, is I'm going to save it and just show you out on Internet Explorer what it would currently look like. So I'm just going to refresh that page. So as you can see, it's going straight around in one long line because, as you will know, pressing return, even in Notepad++, has no influence whatsoever. We need to tell it every single time. Simply by putting heading tags to a heading, to an area, to text, it will automatically inform the HTML code to start at a brand new line. So to start it off with the tag, we're going to open the tag H1, H1 being for the heading 1, close the tag, go to the end of the line and close the tag, just like so. So again we go to the beginning of line 2, put in heading 2, H2 and close the brackets, and going to the end, and going to the end and closing H2, and so we continue until we have all 6 completed. Okay, so that's all of them in now. So I must have missed a bracket there, so I did. I'll just put that in. There we go. I'm going to save that again now and go back to Internet Explorer so that you can actually now see the difference. So I'll just hit the refresh button. So you can actually see how they stagger from heading 1 through to heading 6, and each one getting smaller as we go. I see we have a H missing there, so we'll put that back in. Now I'm going to actually now show you how to put in colours to the text. So let's go back to Notepad, just stick in that H there, and we're going to go back up to heading 1. And what we're going to do now is we're going to change each one to a different colour. So to do this, we open it up, and the tag that we want is font. But within the font, we want an attribute of colour. So we're going to put in the word colour. Again, notice the spelling, please, in American style spelling is equal to, open the quote mark, and again, the hash symbol will go first. So we're going to tap in the hash symbol, followed by FF0000, close it out, and again, now we need to go, and again, remembering your nesting, we're going to click in here, and this time all we stop is the font. Okay, we tag in this font, not the attribute. Once you actually tag the element to stop, everything within the tag also stops. So again, I'll just do that once more before I finish off all of them. So going in here, I'm going to open up, and the tag I want is font. And what I want to do with the font is I want to change the color. It could as easily just have been also the type of it, the size of it, etc. But in this instance, we're just dealing with color. So color, in this instance, open the quote marks, and the color I'd like for this one is 00FF00, quote mark, close the tag, go. So go over here now and close out the font. Great. Now I'll just finish off the rest for you. Okay, so that's all of them done now, so I'll just quickly save that. I'll go back out to my Internet Explorer and refresh. And as you can see, we've got a melody of colours going on here, so you can see how easy that was done. Okay, so I'm just going to go back over here now for one moment, and I'm going to go to the style sheet. And what I want to do now is I want to put in a style for heading 1 so that we end up with the same thing throughout all the different pages. So it's just simply going to be a style, so I'm going to simply say H1 space and the squiggly open and return on to the next line. I want to say the text alignment for all the headings will be to the left, please, and I would like the colour for all heading 1s to be hash symbol 3B 3939 colon and finish it off with a squiggly. Save it. Let's go back out to our Internet Explorer, refresh F5, and again it's staying the colour that I wish. That's excellent. Okay, so that's the headers and colours for you, so we'll move on to the next very shortly.